we are not winning, we are losing. The United Nations is not coming. The world do not recognize us. The world don't want us, they don't want to recognize us because of all these things. And we must take it seriously. We must take it seriously because it's our people who are dying. We cannot do the same thing again even for 2 years. 2 years we cannot do it up to 2 years, even if we want to. It is time for us to end this war.
Inside their WhatsApp forums, they talk say, wait, don't destroy our revolution, because they are accepting the reality that it has already been destroyed. These are not my words. Now the terrorists, they talk them. They talk exactly what we have been telling since 2018. So they point again as the Anglophone conference can hold now and will be successful because Ambazonia terrorism has been destroyed. Once again, another point where it be important now for understand say the Ambazonia terrorism was a necessary evil. It be being necessary for the Anglophones them for carry out this self-inflicted destruction and self-inflicted suffering. It was necessary for get these kind of people them to this position where they in today, for their language for change, for the way it did today, for them for realize all these things the way they verbalize them today, the wickedness of the Anglophones, the division amongst the Anglophones, the incompetence, the ineptitude, and the thievery, the corruption, Anglophones killing Anglophones, Anglophones destroying Anglophones. This was necessary. It be been an itch where Anglophones they be need for scratch them. Anglophones they don't always the itch. Say they want for fight Cameroon government. They want for show say them day. Now they don't show them and they don't fail. Now it be possible now for path the way. For the people the way they believe in the force of argument. Because the argument of force, it don't fail. It don't totally and completely fail. So this is the time when Anglophones they come together, they deliberate on the Anglophone problem and then they come up with solutions. This is the time. The time is right because Ambazonia terrorism has been destroyed. Any time before that, it would never have worked and it be evident because His Eminence, Reverend Cardinal Tumi, it be try, and Dr. Simon Munzo, it be been an initiative, and the Reverend, the clergy, the Cardinal Tumi and other clergy, they take up that mantle. But now who sabotage them? No be Cameroon government. Now so Anglophones, because at that time, the argument of force people, the way they be believe in carrying guns, it be prevail. Because they be still get some shit, no white blast the way they be there on the ground where they carry guns. They run around making that noise. So they be things they so they go fit cause impact inside Cameroon government or change or cause an effect within the makeup of the political system for Cameroon with guns. But it don't be proven to them. Say, as a matter of fact, they don't take us backwards more than a decade or 2 decades. Because when I be even complete, even just police or gendarme corruption, where they collect 500 for corner road, in 8 years, when I not be able to stop just that, then what impact has carrying those guns brought to the Anglophones? If not for just take us backwards, for kill Anglophones, them, extort money from them, and then expose the Anglophone incompetence, ineptitude, wickedness, and disunity. That is all the Ambazonia terrorism has exposed, and that is what it has brought to the Anglophone. So, the Anglophone conference, it be possible now because Ambazonia terrorism has been defeated. But I go play the next audio. Make una listen. Now, so audios the way they come out from Amber World, where I go explain for una, continue for explain the same thing. This one now na a different forum, na exactly the same conversations the way they get them inside their forums them. Una listen, my country people them.
Una go talk for social media. So you see social media, see WhatsApp group. We go talk. Me, my own national unity. I get for talk. Cardinal for the right track. I know they for leader. Una go talk so una go tire. Una go talk every day. Una punish me. God go punish una every day. Una go move audio every day. Una go una punishment that.
So I want just talk say you get the last opportunity for a line. I want call on all southern Cameroonians. I mean people the way they be claim yesterday say they want free Ambazonia. When I come go left, go right, And them they can't fool and say they will bring firepower, they will bring hurricane, they will bring $1 million donors, they will do so. And if I say will bring Norwegian professors, they will bring a Norwegian professor, will bring US German led talks them. They take when I go left, they take when I go right, they take when I go everywhere. Everywhere. Nothing to show. They carry when I go for Canada, nothing to show. All this thing.
Sako we don't we na all and all. Who say would they no? Well, when I leave people they are talk, when I leave noise to UN. Sako we na God, na Jesus, na Sako be everything. Without Sako, nothing no go happen. Sako na everything. We don't reach Tico. UN we never reach Tico. Una no. I don't wake up back for now. I be sick at all. Now this trip so una go come down can kill me fine. Now this trip now come down can kill me where. Sako we na ye be all and all. Na ye be president. No other president again, Mr. UN. Usa we day. I will give una back to back now. Holy Ghost fire. Usa we day. We don't reach Chico. UN. We don't reach Chico. Sako na God. Sako na Jesus. Sako na the highest leader. Sako na everything. I am filled with the Holy Ghost by Sako Ekome, president of Southern Cameroon. Are we in Tico? Are we in Tico? Oh no, I'll give you a back to back, all of you. Every day, as soon as no one come together. So when they can ask me question, yesterday, Julius say, can you ADF do so? Batibo no go up. Oh, Batibo calm down. Boys and come, La Republic wrong. Una hi. The kind of thunder we go start the strike una inside una bed them, inside una room una the year una morph una uchi una woman then. Una say una no one come together no. Una no one come together no. No problem. Time when una eyes go one open, it go don't be late. It go don't be late. I mean late as in late. Una tell some of una go close our voice them. The free people, free-minded people. No group, no leader, no president, no nothing. It there for a flag and an anthem and for the refugees and for the fighters and for prisoners. Una say una go kill. Una say una go lock a voice, may not talk. The way forward is unity. Come together. That's all. Una like una do jigija enter your foot, you move and tomorrow you throw away. Jigija, how they call her? Jiga foot. Jiga enter your foot, you move and you throw away. You not clean that area. You know wipe that area fine so that make the bacteria and die. Tomorrow you still pass the jiga go still enter your foot. It must still enter. So una punishment. I say una get for the talk every day. Stand for una leaders, they are back, and una presidents, they are back. Nothing will change. If we don't come together, Amba will fight for 80 years. Amba story will be the highest war in the world till everybody go finish. And there will be a time, all these fighters, they go tire. There will be a time they will tire. Then they will leave the gun for down. Go them. Check. Una check now. How long now? We know the recruit. Una don't think that one. Una get the fight power. Una get 2 fighter, 3 fighter, Batibone 15 fighter. Hey, Sako 20 fighter. Hey. The Holy Ghost in me this morning. Hey. Now una 2 I fighter. Una come on. I go to make the one don't bomb the one. The one don't bomb the one. That is not the solution. The one don't bomb the one. They don't fight for the one don't do so. It's not the solution. That is not the solution. The solution is one voice, one amber, one resources together, all of us. One voice, one people. That is the solution. If una like, una go take Mongo Bridge. Turn them upside down. It's not the solution. Una dissolve that una team, them una call and groups and leaders. Dissolve it very fast. Because we don't talk in all manners, una no one year. So na amba to amba as it pain me, maybe pain una too. Una dissolve that nonsense. I think I'm very clear. Julius, I'm clear. Dissolve it. Dissolve the egg of sea. Dissolve all that useless things you people call leaders and president. Dissolve it.
I the one call on all southern Cameroonians, I mean people where they be claim yesterday. Where they be claim say they want free Ambazonia. They be this this. They fight for their people, do so. When I don't wake up, when I deviate. When I come out, go left, go right. And with them, they can't fool. When I say they will bring firepower, they will bring hurricane, they will bring $1 million donors, they will do so. I if I say will bring Norwegian professors, they will bring a Norwegian professor, will bring US German led talks them. They take when I go left, they take when I go right, they take when I go right, they take when I go left, they take when I go everywhere. Nothing to show. They carry when I go for Canada, nothing to show. All this thing. Now, even some of you people, when I wake up, the remnant, the way we call and say, candy remnants. That candy for conchaff, for fufu con candy, yes. Maybe not talk that one where they remove our milk candy. When I still can't shit down, when I there for inside Ambazonia government. When I they go talk with Chris and with them, when I they talk to me, they go from different ABC forum with them, may they not draft for federal draft, may they not do so, may they not follow president, may they move the post of vice president, so that tomorrow they will talk say they don't want post of president, may they move all these kind of things. So all those things them, we know, we see when I find. Say Ambazonia na abstract, independence na abstract, so. Now.
So some person also ask me, say, countryman, for that collage where you make him, I no see this person in the picture, I no see that one. So one they talk say parliamentarians no day for day, senators no day for day, they say ex-combatants, Clovis no day for day. That is going into the nitty-gritty and going into the woods. First of all, I don't put Bell to the picture for day. He represent all ex-combatants them, okay? Of course, parliamentarians go there for the 1 or 2. No mean that all parliamentarians, all senators, and 1 or 2, they go there for represent their own organization and association. The way a conference like that go hold, it go get delegates, it go get representatives them. And when I feel see for there for the collage where me I make them, for instance, the very first picture I put on for day, now the font of Bambalang, okay, now the president of the House of Chiefs for Northwest, okay. I also put from Mukete, a picture for day, okay, because these are traditional rulers where they hold the customs. They are the custodians of our culture. They get that authority will be vested in them by ancestral blessings for talk on behalf of our people, okay. I don't also put civil society and the clergy. You get imams or the religious leaders then because they get the moral authority for talk on behalf of the Anglophone population because now them be the custodians of the moral fiber of the society. And then you get the politicians, then people then like his Excellency Chief Dr. John Gute, when a traditional ruler by his own right. And then again, even at the head of government, imagine if you get a caliber of people like that. The Minister of the Interior, Territorial Administration, the Minister of the Exterior, External Relations. We be lucky, say the Minister for External Relations and the Minister for Interior, the Territorial Administration, now both Anglophones, both Northwest people them. Okay, one come out for Akum, the other one come out for Old Town, Bamenda. Okay, and then Prime Minister, na person where it come out from Dian. So imagine, say you get all of these people there, Minister Fu Callistus them, Minister Acha Rose, and all of these people them with their powers and authority and their round stamp. If they endorse something, then that thing can be implemented. I might tell you now some golden opportunity where we get them. President Paul Biya, if he give the powers for hold the grand national dialogue to 2 people them, well, one person, the prime minister and head of government, and the person where he be assistee, Now, the Minister for External Relations, Minister Felix Bayu, when a Bamenda man, and the Prime Minister, Nandian man, those two people, them, now them be forefront for the Grand National Dialogue. Now, opportunity that way Anglophones they get them where they misuse them as usual. Okay, those two people they get enormous powers for influence where the president it do as far as the Anglophones they be concerned. Yes, I understand people they talk today. So some politicians and the Anglophone politicians them they be unwilling for participate in those kind of things and whatnot. Yes, they are politicians. They have interests, and no politician has a permanent enemy or a permanent friend. You just need to identify their interests and work along those interests and work with them. At the end of the day, do you want to have a conference with resolutions and a policy that will never be implemented, or do you want to have a conference with resolutions and positions that will be implemented? That is the question. Do you want something that can actually gain traction and actually be implemented and actually cause impact to people's lives and change lives, or do you just want to be aggrieved? Do you just want to exercise anger? For sure, say we get problem. Yes, I don't vex, I don't vex, I don't go me. At the end of the day, you want to implement the decisions and the positions that come out of that dialogue. You want it to be implemented. So you need the people in positions of power that can cause that implementation and that can cause that change. So in order for any person to think about implementing this kind of policy, this kind of Anglophone conference or whatever, it has to be inclusive and it has to have this plurality. I make a underscore that plurality when we are to talk about. For example, you need for include all the different sectors and all the different walks of life. If all of them, maybe not all, but at least 70 to 90% of those people they be represented, and then now whatever policies or decisions or declarations that come from that conference, you can then say they are coming from the Anglophones. This is what the Anglophones have said. But so far, we haven't done that. So far, some individuals in the Njangi house claim that they speak for Anglophones, claim that they are more Anglophones than other people. And you're not. For example, in the days of the lawyers and teachers, I mean, with all due respect, Barrister Agbobala, if they talk on behalf of the lawyers, them for his Njangi house way, they put you as the leader for the Njangi house. If they talk on behalf of Anglophones, who mandate you? Who give you the power and the authority? Okay, you don't get no legitimacy for talk on behalf of Anglophones. You be Anglophone, yes. You get the right for talk as an Anglophone, yes. And he get the right for represent himself and his opinion, yes. But he don't get no mandate or authority for talk on behalf of Anglophones, or he doesn't represent all Anglophones. You should understand that. So when you get, for example, person like the Lawyers Association is send a representative or send a candidate or a delegate. The teachers representative, the teachers union, whether primary and secondary, and then you get the Okada union, the taxi union, okay, the traders union. You get the ex-combatants, they send their own representatives. You get members of the Anglophone members of parliament, they send a representative or two. You get the senators, they send representatives or two. You get the mayors, they send representatives. You get the House of Chiefs. You get the Northwest Regional Assembly. You get the Southwest Regional Assembly, they send their own representatives. You get traditional rulers and the custodians of our culture, they send representatives. You get all these different walks of life, all these different individuals, them, if 70 to 90% of them assemble, because Mateuna, it no go ever be 100%. Now, why that way for democracy, we talk about majority carries the vote. In order for succeed in a democratic society, all where you need now 50% plus one. It means that if you don't get 50% of the vote, you only need one other human being for vote for your side, you win. Only majority carries the vote. Okay, if you get 49.9% of the other ones, then they lose, because for life it not be possible for get 100% for abide or for follow the same strategy or the same roadway you follow. It not be possible. So make we not even waste our time for try. Okay, no be possible. So if you fit get 60, 70, 80% of the Anglophone community for a line behind you, that's all. That's all you need. Then you go ahead. So the next question you go ask yourself now, say, where to go force some other people them, like the so-called separatists them, like the Ambazonia terrorists them, for fall behind this plan? Simple. Majority, when they themselves understand now, say they've been a minority, when they themselves know that they will be crushed, when they themselves know that they have been defeated, they no go get no choice than to join the winning team. So, like I talk, if you don't really get 70 to 80% of all walks of life in the Anglophone zone, they line up behind this plan. All man they anticipate say it go work. They anticipate that it look say success, peace, and all of these things them they go happen. All man go fall behind that plan, and it go be at that time now way. Papa them, mommy them, civil society them, reverend fathers them, catechists them, lawyers, teachers, barristers, all man for Anglophone zone, journalists. Journalists, they be very important because now they go take this message, they spread them, all man hear them. They go talk, they go inside villages them, do sensitization campaign. All that picking they will come out for bush. The one way they don't come out, they kill them. Now the solution that, and then the noisemakers, the way they want, we talk say the one for carry gun, they don't will be nowhere to be found because they go don't kiki them for the level way. The few one the way they remain, they go run. And then now the path, the path it will be clear now for the people the way they be the one for talk properly, talk about peace, seriously talk about the Anglophone problem, then they could go ahead. We could get the clear path now for fit do that, for fit discuss. Okay? But so far, Anglophones they never unite under one purpose. All the traditional rulers, them, all the mayors, them, and all the politicians, them, and all the civil society and all the trade unions, them, they come together as one body with power. They didn't just back, they didn't just make noise like this so-called how they be called again, the so-called consortium. Who are they? Who formed them? Who do they represent? They don't represent even 25% of the Anglophone population, but they can't claim upon themselves, say they talk on behalf of all Anglophones, and see how it turned out. What's that they did today? And what results did they bring us except for Ambazonia terrorism, where it don't come now, can they instead kill the Anglophones them, where they claim say they want to protect them. They don't kindly kill the Anglophones them instead. So the reality now say wait, plurality it be needed. Plurality means wait, no one Anglophone be more important than the other Anglophone. Okay, where you don't consider all these sectors, all these walks of life, all of them, especially our political elites, where they inside the Cameroon government, lure them, convince them, cajole them for support the initiative, make them participate, make them be part of the initiative. And then now those kind of people, they go make sure say whatever resolutions and policies and statements or whatever it be arrived at from that conference can be implemented. Without them, nothing will be implemented. So what's the point? So you can go and talk amongst yourself, and the reason that way the Anglophone General Conference 1 and 2 failed, because they could not implement the policies that they declared. And also remember, say it will be necessary for Ambazonia terrorism for happen in order for this kind of initiative for fit succeed. Ambazonia terrorism, it was bound to happen. Like I don't explain for now, you know, if it satisfy people the way they not first even know what way they want. In amongst the Anglophone population, you will get a radical voice where they don't always want for carry guns for challenge the Cameroon state. They've always wanted to do that. And for Anglophone General Conference 1 and Anglophone General Conference 2, the voice of reason, the people, the way they will talk about the argument of force, they be overcome the way they will talk about the force of argument. So in order for pacify them, that one of the reasons that way the Anglophone General Conference will be failed for 1 and 2. But this time around, if the Anglophones they hold a conference, there will be no voice of the radicals the way they want violence, because they have already tried it and they have failed. So the people the way they talk about the argument of force, they don't try them. They don't carry the guns them, right? What have they achieved? They don't instead take we Anglophones them backwards like a decade. So the people the way they will talk about carrying guns or whatever, it will be necessary for them for play their hand, for them for play that card, for them for carry the guns them. Because all along they be talk say, oh, una on no work because we never carry the gun. Una on never work because we no carry the gun. Now when they don't carry the guns and they don't fail, now the right time this way Anglophone conference if it hold and if it produce results. The other two way they don't hold and no produce no results. Now because the radicals them they be get a big voice. But now the radicals they no go get no voice because you have played your card. When I don't show on a hand, when I don't carry the guns them right, how market pass when I fail. So now the people the way they get they talk about the argument of force they don't lose. Now that the force of argument it will prevail. The force of argument now need for play hand. They need for come together now, convene themselves and use all the tools and strategies the way me I don't put them for this audio and for this video, they will succeed. But it will take a lot of time and it will take years even for this kind of conference for come to fruition, if at all. So with that said, I hope say I don't answer all my questions then. Now my thoughts, now my opinion, and I remain steadfast in my fight against Ambazonia terrorism. Ambazonia terrorism must be destroyed, must be crushed. Anglophone crisis now a totally different thing, and those two must be separated. Anglophone crisis is about fighting for the rights of Anglophones. Ambazonia terrorism is criminality where they feed on the Anglophone agitation and then they cause more harm and more pain to the Anglophones them. Kidnapping for ransoms, raping, stopping children from going to school, that is not fighting for Anglophones. That is instead destroying Anglophones. And that's why Ambazonia terrorism must be defeated. And the Anglophone conference can only work now that Ambazonia terrorism has been beaten. They have been defeated to a level where they just be now noisemakers on Facebook. Now the right time this for fit convene that kind of conference. You fit convene them anywhere in the Anglophone zone because Ambazonia terrorists have been pacified and now they only get pockets of armed bandits where they go make noise. And yes, every now and again, even a broken clock can tell the right time. But for totally and completely pacify and just totally eradicate this nonsense, this kind of conference need for happen. And if we now want the buy-in from the political elites, then do the hard work. No shit on for the things that they so. Now some person where it don't already get a position, it don't already reach level for cabinet minister inside Cameroon government. It don't achieve the highest height where if you don't ever fit imagine for your career and for your life. So right now you need it, nobody you need you, right? So make we understand, say now we, the Anglophone population, the civilians, them, we where we die on the ground. Now we need them. They don't need us. That is the truth. They don't need you for voting. It be appointed by the head of state for work, for achieve the head of state, ye mandate or ye job role where give ye. Okay? So the ministers them for your own day, they be appointed by President Paul Biya. They don't need your vote. They never ever ask for your vote. So you vote for them because you don't vote for them. You need to vote now for parliamentarians and senators and mayors. You need to vote for ministers then. So if now want their support, you have to earn it. You have to go to them and you have to consider their political interests. Because that is how world politics works, not just for Cameroon. Everywhere in the world, now so politics it will work. Consider their interests. Make sure say those interests they be satisfied and they be met. If you go for discuss one person and for go take and you give nothing, then there is no incentive for you for even entertain you. There is no incentive for you for even grant you audience. It not be obliged to grant you an audience. If you can't show for your office from 1st to 31st, they no go ever see you. But it day for that same office, it can office every day. So now it be incumbent upon the Anglophones them, if not be genuine and not be serious about resolving the Anglophone crisis. I don't tell una this is the only formula that will ever work. No white man, European, American, or whatever nonsense, we don't prove them to una. Say the European Union, the African Union, the United Nations, they don't get no influence for impact the Cameroon government policy as far as the Anglophone crisis be concerned. When I don't carry the guns them, turn the kill now when I people them, what do you want the international community to do? Just sit there and laugh at you. And that's what they've been doing for the past 7 or 8 years. So if now want to be serious and solve the problem, this is the formula. This is the only solution. When I need for start lobbying, it will take at least 1 year for even get anywhere close to about 3 or 4 cabinet ministers them for sign on to this program. After that, maybe another 1 year before such a conference, if of it happen. So you're looking about 18 months to 24 months. If una be serious and if una do the hard work, and if una no do am, then the status quo is fine. The Cameroon government is not just comfortable. It's, as a matter of fact, CPDM don't win every single parliamentary and senatorial seat in the Anglophone zone. So what is the incentive? As a matter of fact, the status quo as things are right now, it is benefiting at CPDM, it is benefiting at the Francophones, it is benefiting at the political elite, it is benefiting at the wealthy people and the kidnappers, the way they kidnap una for bush, collect ransom. So the ball is in your court. If you think, say, you really want to solve the problem, then you know what to do.